Netskie out of the play-in. Better practice. But what do you... And now Netskie started off. MP the King secures. In comes the rest of them. James with a defensive of that. Shifting skies, and MP the King finds Perxiva. Nosha comes in forward. BMI plus blazing duet. And they find Netskie. Oh, that's gotta be all but over.
Twisted Minds can march in with the Lord without the Clint. A lot of the damage that could be used for wave clear's gone, but they're trying.
Mingwin gets cut out. Nosha is just angry right now. He's just 7-2.
That was a Hail Mary. But Ryzen pushed the mid lane minion away, forcing Lansu to go back. So it's just 3 members of Twisted Minds. It could be doable.
James and Ryzen got it. Down goes Ryzen. Just big game James left. Shifting skies into the turret. It's just him. Gets the immortality pop. Blazing the wet to the face. And Twisted Minds will be first to the board.
Messy but entertaining. They knew that they both had to get scrappy with those fights, and aggression is rewarded. Twisted Minds, what a swerve, putting that Basha in Rome and showing up with the Selena last pick.
Yeah, the Selena last pick.
One long, angry line later.
An Oracle, or just played close to hand and brush a Radiant armor so that when Mingwin and Netskie spike up, he can still survive their damage.
Whoa, Ryzen with Surge. And the RWM comes up. Down goes Lansu. Crimson Beacon, what are they looking for? The choke down and the slam on the Perxiva. 1-for-1 trade. Take a nap, Patrick.
Yeah.
And now the Zaman Force coming in.
Good zone.
Oh, and that's enough for Omega to say we're instead going to go for the turtle. The Barangay secures.
Yeah.
Imagine how crazy it would be if that little ball of magic ended up getting the last hit. Gwyn doesn't have a jump. I'm surprised that they're not initiating.
Oh, RWM, Requiem, the answer, coming through. Tracy gets taken down. Mingwin scores. Perxiva gets the mount before he dies. And they take down Sean. Final slash to repair the situation. It's only Perxiva that they find. Massive gun down on MP the King as the Sever gets it. Ryzen gets a stack, and now they go for his orange.
Yeah, perfect timing there for Omega. At first I thought that's going to be your main counter.
Oh, final flash.
There it is.
In comes the rest of them. Perxiva does get the mount, pushes him out of the way, and Lansu bites it. Zaman Force by Netskie. RWM, there's the Crimson Beacon. Omega are happy with the outcome.
Yeah, even with
Parith of Netskie too. Well, it's up to Omega not to drop the ball.
RWM underneath tier 1. Requiem, but it's not going to be enough. Netskie takes down Lansu. Tracy trades out for James. They do get the tier 3 up top. Lord still standing, quite healthy. And Omega are happy with their quarry.
that just feels like they're just like, you know what? Don't even wait.
Get stacks on Shin. Requiem coming through. In comes James and Netskie. Down goes Nosha. Mingwin catches him. RWM spent well.
Gotta deal with this Lord though.
You know what? I think James has done a lot even without a flicker.
Yo.
Down goes that mid lane inhibitor. In comes the Requiem. Down goes Perxiva.
Oh my God.
Sean taking out Zaman Force. Netskie flashing on throw, and there's the penalty zone. He's wailing away. Gets taken down by the turret, and the base gets targeted, and Omega. Even the score, now 1-1.
Any crowd control.
Whoa! Here comes the Barangay. They dogpile onto Lansu, forcing to use that Purify.
Wow. And
Perxiva a little too deep. Gets punished hard, draws first blood. As they jump through, finding Tracy, hitting him with that Tsunami Slam. Glorious Pathway trying to save himself. And Lansu taking down first. They're coming in. And there's the blading the way by Netskie, taking out MP. 2-for-1 the trade, but Twisted Minds still get the big one.
That synergy, whoa, mid lane, Tracy pops a Glorious Pathway, should be fine. Perxiva quite low too. These arrows, man, they're a problem.
Whoa! And that Mingwin caught out. Could have sworn he was going to be fine. And now up top, Netskie forced the BMI through. Now Tracy and Nosha going to hunting. BMI will not expire. Blazing the wet used defensively. Arrow coming through.
Whoa!
Oh my God, Ryzen runs over Nosha.
Here's James.
Smart Meg is not done. Flames and fade away. Throne of Ruin catches no one.
Sam.
And they find Sean. Perxiva serves it up.
Hey man, Rams.
Oh, Tsunami Slam answered here by a Glorious Pathway. A little too late because Tracy goes down.
Again, that's what we're talking about, man. Tsunami Slam. And this combo with the Mystic Gush is going to be key for Smart Omega. Surprisingly, even with these picks, Twisted still somehow holding on to some economy lead. They're going to try to get this tier 1 down.
Oh, Lansu here knocked up, still holding on to that.
Oh.
And there's a blazing the wet at the back line, finding Sean. Netskie is bloodthirsty, and they spot Nosha. Nosha does drop the Zaman Force, dashing through, taking down Netskie, serving up to Lansu.
MP!
And then comes MP from the sides, taking down Perks. Now Ryzen looking to repair the situation. Does find Nosha, just a few more swipes, and there's a charge. He finds him, but the rest of his teammates are nowhere to be found. Ryzen, you can't take this, not 3v1. Deep into the pit, he calls it in. Ryzen secures the last minute knock up, the Zaman Force. Lansu very low, there's a Tsunami Slam, James falls, everything scores. Netskie looking to take down MP, and now Nosha gets popped by Ryzen. Dean runs him over, and now MP running for his life. Mingwin, Ryzen and Perk.
Oh!
Projectile thrown out. Fade away, but MP the King will survive. Sean is way too far off. Tsunami Slam on one. Calling in Barbiel as well. Gosh! Massive retribution securing the back line. Lansu gets taken down. MP the King running for his life. Netskie and Ryzen. They shut down MP. And James bullying Tracy out of the fight. 2 free kills plus the Lord go over to Smart Omega.
There's
Lord crashes through. Tracy slowing it down. Ryzen calls his Ducati. Nosha calls it in early. The Zaman Force top lane inhibitor falls. And another blazing duet. Coming into the back line. Nosha is going to go down. And now the base up next. Nosha's already taken out. Smart Omega are at match point.
better draft wins. Omega are getting closer to breaking their play-in's curse that's lasted longer than Twisted Minds. The Omega lineup, Twisted Minds has a lot of forcers like this. They can force things out very easily.
Oh, but the response is lethal. Look at this, James. In lightning form, looks to take out Tracy. And he draws first blood. Now it's Lancer's turn, gets knocked up. Mingwin Crimson just to be safe. And James gets on out of there, skedaddles.
Man, James.
Trying to clean out that brush. And Tracy gets knocked up. There's the
James.
blazing duet out of nowhere. Nosha, he can't save Tracy. Down goes MP. And so does Lansu. And Ryzen secures the Skypiercer on the exit. Turtle number 2 goes over to the barangay.
And tier 2 down bottom, already falling.
Massive.
All right, here we go. Twisted Mind starting it up, but they get punished instead. Tracy picked off. Shifty Skies by Big Game James. They're hunting down Lansu. And the choke down, Patrick Starr forced to take a dirt nap. Double kill for Clean Dean.
And that's already Ryzen getting what he needs on this Suyo. Yeah, there's a push happening up top with Nosha, but man, Omega is pretty much just taking whatever they want across the map. Supposed to go forward.
Yeah, because they can. Tracy's not a traditional roamer. James displaces Lansu. They squish Patrick Starr in the second half. And in comes Tracy. Blazing duet coming in. Tracy gets taken down by Ryzen. 2 men down, 3 defenders left. Mid lane next. Gush coming through for Sean. Pulls it back.
Nothing you can do there. The Mystic Gush is gone. Are they looking to end?
Perxiva coming through. MP the King calls in Barbiel, mingling with the Crimson Beacon. Omega, most of them at half health. It looks like they will force the issue. Netskie drops his Diamond Force. No minions. Twisted Minds clear it out.
Sean can clear things out. They got to deal with this Lord. There's the conceal play. They're pushing this one in further.
In comes Tracy, but he gets bursted down quickly. Nosha looking for the Hail Mary play. Down goes Sean, and Ryzen gets picked off. But MP the King falls as well. And now Lansu holding on for dear life. The Hail Mary bounce. It's not going to be enough. And in comes the barangay as they make their way out of the play-in, felling Twisted Minds.
Improvement is a consequence of practice. But what do you call a consequence of years, of seasons of heartbreaks and disappointments? I call that vindication. I call that redemption for the barangay.